Okay guys, I'm back in the woods today. Let me get my little camera situated. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do today, but I do know I ordered a windsock for this GoPro. I know the last couple of videos has had a lot of wind noise, and I tried several things to take care of that didn't work. So I'm hoping this works. Of course, the wind's not blowing right now, so I don't know if it's going to work or not. Anywho, that's not what I'm worried about. I'm thinking about, and I got you on my chest mount again, so I'm hoping the stabilization of this GoPro takes care of the shaking, but I'm thinking about going up in them woods there, but I've been hearing a lot of hunting going on, or at least gunshots, so I don't know if I want to do that or not. What is this? That's kind of weird. So as you can see, I'm on the lake again. I've been spending quite a bit of time out here on the lake, so yeah. This video, we're still on the lake in the woods. Trying not to ramble here. I'm looking around and trying to talk to you guys. I want to see what's over there. I mean, I know what's over there. I've been over years ago, but I just want to see. I'm trying to remember, there's an old homestead I want to go to today, and I can't remember if it's this direction or if it's this direction. And it is cloudy and overcast and raining, so that's another factor. I don't want to get too deep out there and start raining on me, because it is cold. Man, this is muddy, but I got my muck boots on, so. But we just had that hard deep freeze. I hope everyone made it through okay. Man, it got cold here. Of course, a lot of y'all know I'm in Kentucky. Whoa, it sunk up to my ankles and that thing. Yeah, a lot of y'all know I'm in Kentucky now, and we get cold, but we don't get like drastically cold, if that makes sense. And that -degree weather we just went through was rough now for an old southern guy like me. Oh, I better be careful here. I'm gonna sink up to my neck in this mud. Anywho, getting off subject there. Hope everyone did okay and made it through that cold weather. Which by the time you see this, that would have been a couple months ago, so I forgot. I keep my videos on a delay because just to protect me, you know, not that I'm no famous Hollywood movie star, but I just don't, you know, when you see the videos, I'm long gone. I haven't been in that area in weeks and weeks, maybe months. I keep on my videos on a pretty heavy delay just to protect me, you know, from weirdos. So by the time you're seeing this, I'm probably, well, I don't know where I'll be at. Won't be here though. I would like to get over there on the other side of the water, and I could actually drive over there. Yeah, hear them gunshots. That's the reason I don't want to get too deep in the woods. And like I was saying, I got distracted by the gunshots. I could drive over there, but believe it or not, that little distance on the other side of the water will take me about 45 minutes to an hour to drive over there, because the way the road goes, I'd have to go way out here on the other side of these woods and zigzag around and up and down and around, you know, just eventually end up over there. And I could walk around this eddy. Man, there's heavy gunfire in these woods. I don't know if I need to go out here or not. I mean, it sounds like a war zone out here. Yeah, I got off subject again, but now I'm debating on whether I need to be out in these woods. They're shooting from over there. I hear all the gunshots over that direction, but I don't know. It's not so much that I'm worried about me. It's just these old trigger happy rednecks out here. They just shoot anything that moves. So, let me think about that. Anyway, my plans are, I would like to get over there. And I could, by walking around this little eddy, or whatever you want to call it, cove, I could walk all the way around that direction. And that's a big hike, which I would enjoy it. I'm not against doing it. It's just the weather. I didn't look at my phone, but I think it's 42 degrees right now, which is really not that cold. But with everything being wet and damp and mushy, it makes it feel colder than what it is. I don't want to get caught way over there and it start raining. Because I'm not trying to do some survival camping video. I just want to explore. I do not know what to do. Which that wind is blowing a little bit now. So we'll see if this little windsock, or whatever you want to call it, is going to help with that wind noise. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, y'all remember my little squeaky camera? The camera I call Squeaky? Pretty much oh, that was a huge fish. It's pretty much the camera I started with in my movie making career. Well, it finally died on me. Yeah, kind of sad. I really like that camera, my super zoom camera. Man. And I looked online. That was an older model Canon that I'd bought years ago. And I really, really liked that camera, enjoyed it. Super simple, nothing fancy. But I'm scratching my neck. But it did everything I wanted to do, and had an awesome zoom on it. And I just really liked that camera. So anyway, got distracted by this. Looked like a rudder off a trolley motor, a little electric motor. But yeah, I got online thinking I maybe find another one. I looked at Walmart.com, looked at Best Buy, Amazon. Just can't find one. They quit making it a couple years ago, and I guess nobody has it in stock. You know, they sold what they had and it's gone. It's really a bummer because I really like that camera. But anywho, yeah, it quit on me. The charging ports on it don't work. I'm not real camera fancy. I don't know the technical terms, but when you turn it on, it auto-focused, like I don't know what you call it. Like it would open all the way up, you know, the eye, or the camera, like, I don't know, there's a term for it, and I can't think of what it's called. But it would like open all the way up, then close back, and autofocus immediately when you turned it on. Well, now when you turn it on, it just sits there and constantly does that. Full exposure, backs off, full exposure, backs off. It never quits. So something inside is not telling it what to do. And I thought about trying maybe dropping it off at a little repair shop, computer shop, or something like that, see if they could fix it. And I ain't gonna do it. I'm just gonna cut my losses on it. Man, I don't know what they're shooting at. They can't be hunting because they're just like, that's probably 20 rounds I've heard since I've turned the camera on. Anywho, let me pause this. I've done been rambling for quite some time now. There's something right over there I'm gonna go check out. If it's anything worth seeing, I'll bring you back. Okay, I've seen something kind of interesting. Sorry, I had my arm in front of the camera. I was walking along the water line there. Oh, I see that road I was looking for now. Okay, we'll worry about that later. But I was standing out here, or walking out there, and I see a unique feature of the ground. I don't know if it shows on camera, but there's like a mound built up here. It's actually quite long. It starts back here and goes all the way over there, but it continues to go up. I don't know if that's an old roadbed or the base of a homestead, a house, So we'll go ahead and check it out. Wow, there's been something happening right there. I'm not going to try to show you, but it's the way the leaves are moved around, little spots dug. I don't know if a couple of deer are fighting or coyote caught or something. Looked like there's a little struggle there. Anyway, I'm going to go over and check out this mound. Or that's what I'm calling it. I believe that is an old roadbed. We're walking on that mound or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that is an old road. Okay. I don't know. I got you mounted on my chest mount, so I can't tell what you're looking at, but you see this ridge right here, and there's like, it drops down and there's another ridge. That's because that's an old road. Now, I don't know how old. Okay, we're standing in it now. I really don't like being that close to that gunshots. But, see, it goes this way. And it goes down through there. That gunfire's really got me nervous. I really shouldn't be in these woods. And I'm not wearing bright colors like a big dummy. I got a blue hoodie on, which surely they'll know there ain't no animals out here that are blue. But again, you got these trigger happy rednecks. We'll go down this way a little ways and check it out anyhow. I keep hearing something. Nothing very concerning. I just sound like something was, walking around through the woods like a deer or something like that. Anyway, go down here and check this out. This would be a good spot to hammock camp, right near the water. I may put this on my list too. Hike in here, do a little hammock camp in here. But anywho, we want to go up here to the top of this ridge. See what's over that. Got my rubber, I don't know if you can hear it now, I got my rubber boots on and they're making a funny squeaking noise. All right, we're getting up to, I don't think this, don't look like it really goes anywhere. Ooh, it's cold out here. Well, it's just wet and damp feeling makes it feel colder than what it is. Oh, I knew I was hearing something. You'll never see it on this GoPro, but I saw it's coyote. I knew I was hearing something. I know you'll never see it, but it's right. See this old down dead tree? It's on that next ridge line right past it. He hasn't noticed me yet. I think he smells me because he's just standing there. He's standing very still, just looking in one direction. So I think he smells me anyway. Man, see, this is where I wish I had my old squeaky camera because I could zoom in on him. There he goes. He's going down off in that hill now. I don't see him no more. It's funny that he's by himself. It's usually 2 or 3 together. Anyway, he ain't gonna bother us. He's over there. He's just over there doing what he does. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna follow this whole road any further. Not really going nowhere. So just no. It kind of looks like an old 4-wheel drive trail. I mean, it was a road at one time, obviously. See how the banks are right here. But I think what it is, it's either an old logging road or an old forestry road that's they quit maintaining and it's went back to nature, and then people's took their 4-wheel drives down in their Jeeps or whatever. I believe that's what it is. Anywho, let me pause this. So there's them gunshots again. I need to get back on that shoreline, get out of these woods, because crazy rednecks will shoot me. But I'll bring you back in a little bit. All right, guys, we got back out of the woods. We're back on the lake bed. All this is normally underwater, what I'm walking on now. They got water down for winter pool. During the summer, this is all underwater. But what we're going to go look at, if you remember December of 2021, the terrible F4, F5 tornado that went through Arkansas and Kentucky and just destroyed pretty much everything, killed all the people. It came right through here. If you'll notice, see this thick woods in front of us here? If you'll look, notice how it just immediately, I don't know if this GoPro is picking it up very good, but the woods immediately disappears and it's open. That used to all be just like this over here. It looked like that, and it looked like that. That's the path that the tornado went through in this national forest I'm in. So I think I'm gonna go over here and check it out, see if I might find something, any kind of relics or pictures or whatever. I've heard stories, and I didn't see it with my own eyes, but I heard stories that they was finding letters and pictures, you know, from like here in Kentucky, they came from Arkansas. I think there is a story that I was told that someone found a Bible that belonged to a family in Arkansas that made it all the way to here. That's pretty unusual. I mean, I've heard of things like that before. It's just not something you hear about every single day, you know. But anywho, I'm gonna walk on over here. It's gonna take me a few minutes and walk around, see if we maybe find something. Now, they did come in here and clean this up, a logging company. They put out bids to loggers to come in here, and all these trees that was damaged and broke and torn down, for them to come here and clean it up and, you know, not let the wood go to waste. At least do something with it, since it was blown over and torn up. So they might have, you know, ran over or destroyed whatever possibly could have been laying over here. But we'll walk over here anyway and see if we can find something. Okay, we've made it to the, I don't know what to call it. This used to be a forest, but this is where the tornado came through in this area here. It was on the ground 270 something miles, I think. This is just the spot of the national forest that came through. I'm trying to get over this tree without breaking a leg. Man, it's just so sad to see this. It really bothers me because I know what this used to look like before. Let me get across this tree real quick, and then this used to be a thick, just beautiful forest. Now we're here in the fall. Give me just a second. I'm gonna adjust my camera a little bit so it's gonna shake around. Okay, this used to be I snagged it on the limb a while ago and knocked it down. But anyway, like I was saying, this used to be a beautiful thick forest. Right here, you're looking at the roots of trees that's been blown over. We're on the back side of them, of course. Man, just a complete devastation. Just mangled trees everywhere. And to truly understand the magnitude of the destruction here, you'd have to, you know, kind of know what it looked like before. I mean, this used to be so thick that you could hold your arms out and not walk through here without touching a tree. It'll come back. I'm looking at the ground, see if I can find anything, but yeah, it'll come back. It's just going to take years. It's going to take a long time. This is an old growth forest. Hasn't been cut in years. Now they would come in and cut down diseased and you know, lightning trees that have been struck by lightning. You know, they would clean it up, but they never just come in completely logged it. Man, I'm seeing a lot of coyote scat through here. They've been roaming around this whole mess too. All right, I gotta figure out which way I want to go. I'm mainly just on a treasure hunt, so to speak. I don't know what you want to call it. Just see if I can find anything on the ground, you know, pictures or letters or something like that. Now you gotta keep in mind, it's been over a year since this tornado came through. It happened December of 2021. It was on the news. Most people, no matter where you lived, most people heard about it. Not everybody, but most, because it covered such a large area. It actually started in Texas. Now, it didn't do a lot of damage in Texas, but that's where the storm and the tornado actually started. Then it touched down in Arkansas, around Jonesboro, and it never lifted back up. It stayed on the ground from Arkansas, a little bit of Tennessee, all through Kentucky. And I think, you can get online and look, but I think somewhere around Lexington, Kentucky, it finally dissipated, broke up. It was like 270 something miles that stayed on the ground. And just, yeah, destroyed a lot of people's lives. destroyed a lot of land. As you can see, I don't know if this GoPro's gonna let you see it, but I'm actually walking in a creek bank right now, or creek, not bank, but yeah, you can see all where the trees are going. And see that clear looking like bald spot on that hill? That was all thick trees and forest, all gone now. Anywho, I'm gonna roam around here a little bit, see if I can find anything. If I see something cool, I'll bring you back. I just want to bring you back real quick. I know I keep showing you this, but it's just crazy to see all the devastation. Now, what you're looking at now is that the loggers have come in and, you know, cut up all the good timber, but still, I don't know. My brain can't get wrapped around this, because I used to hunt and camp in these woods, and to see it all gone, I still can't understand it. Man, now all these stumps you see, again, that's you know, the loggers come here and cut the timber. But I saw it before they came in here. These trees was all twisted up and mangled and broken. So I'm not trying to say the loggers did this. They didn't do this at all. This is just cleanup from the storm damage. But man, really sad. And again, it's one of them deals, you'd have to have been here and seen this before the tornado to understand the devastation of it. Like that rise over there that's clear, nothing on it, they used to be all trees. It looked like that way over there. And I still just can't fathom that it's all gone. Anywho, I'm pretty sure I made it to the old road bed. That's an old forestry road. I remember I used to bring my Jeep down through here. I'm talking like 15 years ago. I'm gonna get up on it, and I'm probably gonna go back this direction and see what we're seeing. Plus, that'll take me back towards my camp. Let me pause this, and if I find something or see anything interesting, I'll bring you back. Okay, guys, we made it to the other side. We started over there, and you know, we was up in them woods, looking at that old road bed. We hiked all the way around. There's the storm damage over there, and got to adjust my camera. Sorry, folks. And we've came all the way around in this side of the woods and the lake. So I think I'm gonna bum around here for a minute, look at some more stuff, and oh, it's a dog on the other side. I was hearing the dog. But I just want to thank everybody for coming along, following me on the. Oh! Hang on, folks. I just saw it. There's a huge eagle. Man, and of course I got my GoPro. See that tree? Man, I know you're not gonna be able to see it. That irritates me. I miss so squeaky. There's a huge eagle sitting right here. Man, it can't be 100 yards in front of us. He's up near the top of that tree. If by chance you can make it out, see the last tree on the tree line here? There's you might see a dark spot. That's going to be a big eagle sitting there. It's a young one because it don't have its white feathers yet. To my understanding, the first 2 or 3 years, or maybe it's 4 years, I can't quite remember, but they're just like brown, kind of spotted, you know. They don't look like what people think eagles should look like. And I believe around their 5th years when they get their white feathers. Don't quote me on that. If you happen to know the actual timeline, you can put it in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Like I was saying, I think I'm gonna end the video right here, unless something really cool like that happens. This will probably be ended. If you don't see nothing else, you'll know nothing cool happened. I just want, excuse me. I feel like I got to sneeze. But anyway, I just want to thank everybody for coming along, hanging out with me. Even though it's a gloomy, rainy day, actually it hasn't rained just a little bit, but even though it's a gloomy, rainy day, it's still beautiful. I still love getting out here. You see all the white seagulls and birds. Yes, we have seagulls here. We have pelicans here in Kentucky too. Past 4 or 5 years, they've been showing up. But anyway, just get out and just take you a little walk every now and then. If it's just the woods behind your house, even if you live in a city, in town, there's still stuff to see. Walk to your little local park in your town and just kind of step off in the woods a little bit, just see what's out there. It's pretty fun. Don't be scared of it. It's not as scary as most people think it is. I mean, yes, I understand there's crime and I loosely use the word homeless. Not all homeless people are bad. Don't think that, and I'm not trying to say that, so please don't think that. Some people are just having a hard time in life. But then you have the ones that are kind of riffraff. You know what I'm talking about. They just always looking for something to get into, you know. But anyway, point I'm trying to make is don't be scared to get out there and just be aware where you're at, and you know, don't put yourself in a position that you might have trouble, but get out there and explore a little bit. It's pretty fun. You never know what you're going to find. Like just for example, that eagle just sitting right there in front of me. That's so cool. I know that's not for everybody, but I like watching nature. I like watching birds and animals. And I didn't even see the guy till I just turned around and I'm this close to it, and there he was. But anywho, I'm going to end this video right here. I appreciate all of you following me and hanging out with me in these old boring videos. This is just what I do. This is my life. This is what I enjoy. I know it's not like glamorous like most YouTube videos where they just at Disneyland every day or climbing some cool mountain in their $100,000 Sprinter camper van. I mean, I get it, but that's not for me. That's, you know, I could do that and try to fake it, but I would be so miserable. You know, this is where I'm happy. I just like bumming around on the riverbanks and the lakes and tromping in the woods, just see what I can find. That's what I enjoy. So just want to say thanks to all you guys for just hanging out with me. I think next year, wait a minute, I done forgot, this is already 2023. This year, but coming spring, I believe in one of my older videos I already told you, I'm going to go ahead and try to do the motorcycle trip. Now it's going to take a little bit, and it may not be nothing big and spectacular, but I think I'm going to start doing some moto camping, exploring, get my old motorcycle out and just, you know, a couple day ride, 2 or 3 day ride. I'm wanting to do a great big adventure, cross country type deal. We'll just see how that goes. Got to plan that out accordingly, and financially I got to be able to do it. You know, I'm not rich. I live day to day just like you folks do. I don't have no big sponsors, and certainly not making no money on YouTube. If I was trying to live on YouTube money, I would starve to death. I couldn't even buy a bologna sandwich. So I just got to, you know, I do everything on a budget. Got to save a few pennies, and whenever I get enough, I'll take off and do something. Luckily, the things I enjoy are free, like this right here. The campground I'm staying in, I buy an annual permit for $50. So for the whole year, you know, I'm just going to say I camp for free. Even though I pay $50 for the permit, it's a one-time deal. So I camp for free. Walking around here on this old lake bank and river banks is free. Stomping around in the woods is free, you know, so I don't spend a lot of money. But occasionally I like to do things that do cost a little money. And traveling definitely costs money. Cost of fuel and repairs on your rig and stuff like that. So I kind of got off rambling again, didn't I? That's me. Y'all know that's what I do. I like to ramble. But anywho, so yeah, that's my plans for this year. Kind of start doing some motorcycle trips. I want to do some more hiking and hammock camping. But the reason I wanted to start doing the motorcycle trip mainly is it's a little cheaper to operate as far as repairs and maintenance on the motorcycle compared to an RV. The fuel cost on a motorcycle compared to an RV, it's way cheaper. You know, I get about 45 to 50 miles to a gallon on the motorcycle as opposed to my 11 or 12 in the RV. So for less money, I can go a lot further is what I'm getting at. And I can get out, explore some of the places. There's a lot of places I haven't got to go to yet, mainly because I'm always financially, you know, I got to pick and choose what I'm going to do. And there's still, although I've seen a lot between my trucking career and my full-time traveling, I've seen a lot. I've been to a lot of places. But there's a lot of spots off the beaten path, so to speak, I want to go to, and I just haven't been able to. Like Thurman, West Virginia, the abandoned ghost town of Thurman, West Virginia. I've been wanting to go there for years. Just really haven't been able to. Financially, it was just, what is this? Oh, some kind of little lipstick case or something. But anyway, yeah, it always seemed like it was too far out of the way, so I never went. I couldn't really afford or justify the cost of just going down there just for that particular reason. But with a motorcycle, I already figured it out on the map and the mileage and the cost. From where I am right now in Kentucky, I could go down there and come back for about $40 in gas. I mean, yeah, even I can afford that. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going to start doing motorcycle trips. Well, I say some more. I'm actually going to start doing them. But yeah, that's more on that in the future. So anyway, guys, I've sat here and rambled and got off track again. Thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Without you, this channel would be nothing. I would just be standing here talking to myself. So yeah, it's only because of you guys that I even have a channel. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me. So anywho, until we see you on the next one, get out there and explore, have fun, enjoy life. It's short, don't waste it. Just get out there and just walk around, just do something. Don't waste a day. But I'll see you next time. God bless you.